How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to talk a pretty notable update to Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Now, this is the multiplayer portion of Ghost of Tsushima, but it's gotten a pretty notable patch 2.17. We'll talk all about that. Want to give you guys a heads up on your last chance to play a major RPG for free over the weekend. That is, of course, CyberPunk 2077. You'll want to take advantage of that on PS5. We've got the announcement of another RPG for the PS5, that being Outward Definitive Edition, and have an update on the free-to-play title in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel as it achieves a major milestone. We'll get to that at the end of this video, but first up, Ghost of Tsushima Legends gets a new custom mode option for Platinum Survival. Now, they've actually redone quite a bit of stuff. Matchmaking is disabled for the custom mode, but it can be used as a fill party goal, and players who want an extreme level of challenge can enable all 4 difficulty modifiers, so you can tweak your experience quite a bit. The full detailed rundown is available on PlayStation Lifestyle. I'll leave a link to them in the description box below. But there are some crafting system updates. When re-rolling a gear property, keep existing property has been replaced with increase existing property. This provides a path for getting maximum stat values on gear without relying on RNG. Revised property re-rolls. You've got the added ability to re-roll locked perks and stats on 120 KI gear for the additional cost of 1 purified gear item per roll. And other updates and fixes have been included as well, so that's nice to see. Now, this is also a PlayStation Plus freebie, so if you do want to check that out, you know, a lot of you guys probably added that to your library, so that is something to note. And of course, if you have Ghost of Tsushima, I imagine the majority of you guys do. I wouldn't say the multiplayer is blow away by any stretch of the imagination, but I did play it for a little bit, and I had fun with it. Given that it's a free expansion to Ghost of Tsushima, and you didn't have to pay for it on top of the game, I was like, okay, this is fine. And I actually did like what I got out of it. Ghost of Tsushima these days is a game that if you have a PS4 or PS5, I would highly recommend you to just buy it. They sell Ghost of Tsushima Legends standalone, I think, for like 20 bucks, but don't be doing that. Just buy the game, and you'll have a great time with it. It's a tremendous single-player action-adventure game, open world, a lot of content. Obviously, you guys know what's up if you're watching this channel about Ghost of Tsushima. Alright, next up. This weekend, last chance to play CyberPunk 2077, as noted on the CyberPunk game Twitter account. Still no plans for the weekend. How about spending some quality time in Night City? The free trial for CyberPunk 2077 is still available for all next-gen platforms until March the 15th, 5 p.m. CET. Download it now and play for up to 5 hours. 5 hours will give you a healthy dose of gameplay. You know, kind of get you what to expect out of the full game. I still wouldn't say it's a slam dunk home run RPG, but man, the updates they've dropped on this game have refined it quite a bit. And most of the times, you're not paying 60 bucks for this game anymore. And this is what I'm talking about when I say gaming is very much a what have you done for me lately kind of thing. Do you guys remember how hard CyberPunk was panned at the end of, what was it, 2020? I'm getting my years all, yeah, end of 2020. Do you guys remember how, like, horrendous the reception to that game is? Nowadays, the thought process with CyberPunk is, hey, you guys go back and check out CyberPunk. It's actually not as bad as people said. Does anybody think CyberPunk was underrated back in 2020? That's what I'm saying with all these developers and publishers that may have had 1 or 2 games come out that weren't that well received. Just get back on the horse. Put out a banger the next time. The narrative shifts so quickly. There's so much going on in the gaming world that, you know, CD Projekt Red just staying committed to this game. Yes, it will never be what a lot of people had originally anticipated this game to be, but you know, you can still offer a pretty good product at a pretty good price, and I think CyberPunk 2077 really is that. I even liked the game when it initially came out. Look, obviously on the original PS4, if you have a base console, absolute train wreck. On the PS5 and on PC, a decent PC, it's not a bad RPG whatsoever. Again, not blow away, but you can definitely have some fun with it and try it out for 5 hours, and I believe they're working on some more content for the game. There's gonna be more updates rolling out. The game is hopefully gonna get better and better, but this was the bridge into it becoming a serviceable game, I think, to a lot of people, so it's a worthwhile title to check out if you're, you know, got some extra time over the weekend, if you want to sink in 5 hours on the game, and then your progress will carry over if you do decide to buy the game. It might be something you want to check out. I hope a lot of you guys did pick up the game for $10 when it was readily available at Best Buy and GameStop, because I don't think it's going to hit that price again, just because they put out the update, just because, again, the story with this game has kind of shifted with now it being kind of an acceptable game. But if you picked it up for 10 bucks and you've just been keeping it sealed, baby, just pop it in and the PS4 version is going to upgrade to the PS5 version and you're going to be good to go. But for all of you other people that didn't buy the game, no sweat. Try it for 5 hours. If you like it, you can still get it at a pretty heavy discount. I wouldn't be paying more than like 25 bucks for the game. Definitely don't be going out there paying full price. And honestly, if you haven't picked it up at this point, it might be advantageous to wait even longer and getting like a complete edition once, you know, more content rolls out and everything like that. So bear that in mind as well. A lot of moving pieces with that. Next up, Outward Definitive Edition coming to PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. This came out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC a while ago, back in 2019, so it's been a couple of years. Game has a mostly positive reception on Steam, 74% positive across 14,667 user reviews. Open world survival RPG here. Outward Definitive Edition includes the base game and 2 downloadable contents, the Three Brothers and the Soroboroians, along with new content and numerous quality of life updates and balancing adjustments. New content includes new unique encounters in dungeons, new scenarios, and new diseases. Quality of life improvements also allow you to access your stash, less finicky enchanting, totem workshops in every region, and more accessible crafting. If you already own the base game, this Definitive Edition upgrade is a free update, so that'll be nice. It'll be interesting to see what it is priced at, but yeah, that will be dropping in May. Lastly, I do want to note, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel has topped 20 million downloads, and new story has been added to solo mode as well. And also, to celebrate the milestone, Konami will be giving away 1,000 gems to all players who log into the game between now and April the 25th. Now, the gems are the, you know, currency in the game, so that'll allow you to get packs, buy cards. When you, like, boot up the game, it's pretty easy to get a healthy dose of gems, but you gotta use those gems effectively so you can build a high quality deck right out the gate, and you don't even have to drop money. A little bit of grinding and you'll have a quality deck. Obviously, if you want to make more decks, you know, and everything like that, I know some people that have dropped a ridiculous amount of money. Those, you know, I hope you guys don't go down that route, but hey, your money, you can do whatever you want. As far as the story that's been added to the solo mode, it's the fairies who paint the weather. The description notes, the fairies who paint the weather patterns they weave become continuous spell and trap cards which bless the field and the fairies themselves with amazing effects, and cover the secrets to wielding the powers of the ever-changing weather. So that is available as well. I was playing this quite a bit when it originally launched. I had some friends playing it as well. Kind of gave up on it now, you know. I got to get back into playing the games that are coming out these days. Horizon, Elden Ring, Gran Turismo, just banger after banger as far as full game releases go. But if you're looking for a free-to-play, if you want to get into a card game, if you want to revisit your nostalgia with Yu-Gi-Oh!, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is a pretty solid option, and there's a reason why it's topped 20 million downloads. But that's going to do it for me. Again, Ghost of Tsushima Legends gets a nice update for its Legends mode, the multiplayer mode, I should say. The CyberPunk 2077 free trial is ending on March the 15th. Jump on that as soon as possible. Outward Definitive Edition coming to PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel hitting a massive milestone, topping 20 million downloads. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.